Oh, hot, innit? Fucking hell. Jesus! Oh, that didn't work. Let's stop messing with this thing till we figure it out.
Always keep your eye on the price.
I'm restless.
Is there money to be made?
Is there money to be made?
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
Redalus just resolved for 129 months, 129 working years.
Thank you, Redless.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
Saharok just resolved for 69 months.
Oh shit.
I'll make an example out of you.
Death to his enemies!
Whoops. Did I make a big boo-boo here? Thank you for the sub.
My faith shields me! Was that you? Or... Follow my lead.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Moving out. For none can escape
Fuck
the
yeah.
Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless. Onward!
My faith strengthens me.
My faith strengthens me.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. It will be done. At your beck and call.
I'll see to it personally.
Victory is imminent.
God almighty.
I took care of this one.
Should have foretold that.
Shit, I'm dead.
Glory of the Imperium!
Will do. I must not falter.
Fucking hell, like.
I will not. I'll do it.
Well, that wasn't worth it, was it?
Follow my lead.
Stay vigilant. That's not worse. Someone else can do this. My place is at the fore. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. Follow my lead.
From the ashes, I will rise. What touches theirs will
Fuck me.
weather the storm. Follow my lead.
Weapon at the ready. Break their barrage. One fewer target. A tactically sound approach. Indeed. It will be done. Reduced to dust.
God bless Abelard.
I know what is to come. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Moving out!
High momentum.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent.
Farewell.
Was it 2 left? 1 left, maybe?
I feel cold. Not this Scryer's job.
On the balance, I feel that was the right thing to
I always
do.
have a backup plan.
That lad had gone a bit mad. I can't imagine he was actually a goodie. Well, that lad got turned into bits. So I have to heal this on the void ship's bridge. Shit.
I always keep my options open.
Bad arm. Got a bad arm. Lady Cassia, I am here to help you. Please calm yourself. What is happening? Will someone call my name? Are all the betrayers dead? I am PFlax von Valancius. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pardon my manners. I did not expect to make such a gracious acquaintance in such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Oh shit! Theobald Orselio. The child! Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne preserve! You! My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you. One wrong move will bring the wrath of House Orselio down upon your head. I mean you no harm. I came to seek the navigator's aid. I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who have come coveting the riches of a wrecked station, or like scoundrels in PFlax service. So who are you? I am PFlax von Valancius, rogue trader. What is the curse that has taken hold? Oh. Oh. She's heir of the great Tisiphone. What service do you ask? Save the sacred child. Take her away. What happened between you and Felek? God damn, it's hot here. I have made my decision. Cassia shall come with me.
Wake up, my mistress, my sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
What happened?
Ooh woo!
I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Child, please, listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lord to rejoin the house and its regent in the Corollas expanse. I will not be
No, not you too. Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze. You're coming with...
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey.
Oh, Theobald.
Forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment.
This is my home.
Please, child, do not be stubborn. Remember your duty to the house, and let those thoughts bring you strength.
What are you going to do to me?
Lady Cassia, let us aid one another. Become my navigator and I shall restore you to House Orcelio with the earliest opportunity.
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself.
Ego.
And it is difficult to imagine more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, your safety is of paramount importance. Get to the great regent and fulfill your destiny.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orcelio.
All who can be saved will be given succor aboard my ship. I'm sorry, Mrs. Pidgey, we're out of seeds.
Travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer...
Mrs. Pidgey, you ate all the seeds. I have no seeds left. I'm sorry, sweetheart. They're all gone. You and your kin have eaten all the seeds that I, in this place here, possess. I'm sorry, I have nothing. I don't think peanuts are good for pigeons. That's all I have left. There's no seeds. Don't try and come in, please. I have nothing. I've tried to explain it to you. We're from two different worlds. Oh goodness, reckless strike. I know, I haven't got any, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Oh, she's so sweet. I'm sorry, we're out of seeds. I'll see what I can find for you. Hold on. I don't think I have anything. Only a little bit left at the bottom of this bag. I know you've got babies to feed. That's all we have. Ugh. Poor Mrs. Pidgey. Sorry, sweetheart. That's all I've got left. She's so sweet. She's white apart from a couple of little specks of grey. I know you have babies. Good luck to you, madam. Sworn enemy. I'm going to take sworn enemy because I like the idea of this lad just grabbing a lad and just fucking clobbering him. Hello, Mr. Pidgey. I'm afraid I've given your wife the last of the seeds. You are looking exceptionally husky today, sir. Don't steal your wife's seed! Men are the worst, aren't they? Ah. That's quite handy, I think. Controlled shot. So what's Cassia about? She's an officer. Shit. Another bloody officer. Look at, I mean, this is silly, isn't it? I mean, it's just a bit much. Why do you want stacks of willpower, though? Let's try perilous ways. I mean, who really knows?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Back to ship. Listen, I'm a fucking rogue trader, me. Ah, I see you have returned with a navigator. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first... Oh, shit. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. That's the sound I make when weird warp shit is going to happen. What did you wish to speak about? Before I begin the ritual, I wish to look once again into the eyes of the man whose fame is so great. He had managed to penetrate the impregnable walls of Urac 5 long before we ever met. It truly is you, PFlax. I have a gaping vagina. The person the whole Expanse and Calixix sector are talking about, and now a rogue trader as well. What is this fame? I don't know what I did. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash. When Theobald's heart stopped, but you acted honorably. And did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I'm immeasurably grateful. And saved the servants. But now I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. I shall ensure the necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Navis. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow. Few can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it's opened. Sure thing, love. Don't you worry. I want nothing to do with this space nonsense. I mean, emperors will be praised. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Navy Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. Whew, you got that right, bud. Initiating communion ritual. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters. Armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother. That's a bit complicated. It's my fan. It's my fan because it's 1 billion degrees up here. The sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone! He cuts in. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast. I have never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Leave her undisturbed. Oh God. The way is blocked. Oh yeah. Gather any components that may be of use on the ship. We got 3 bits of scrap. We're still looking for an engine seer prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Heinrich von Kalox, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for certain he was not at Urac 5. We should keep this in mind when making any future plans. Thank you, Vigdis. This will be all for now. Set course for Rykad Minoris. Mind the sun! Oh, you fools. Oh dear. Something's going on with Lady Cassia. What's my dog barking at?
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
The pleases me to see you adjusting to life aboard the ship.
Compared to Urak 5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. And yet, the abundance of bright colors can at times be wearisome on the eyes.
Oh, shit.
The bridge and the decks are so clamorous.
Clamorous.
In my search for a place of quiet, I was fortunate to come upon this islet of serenity filled with rare tomes and practically devoid of color.
Are you well? The events that took place on Urak 5 must have shaken you greatly.
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders.
Christ.
But it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Your only attendant is your valet from Urak 5. Do my servants not measure up to your standards?
No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
Aye, you're shagging him then. One who's used to how she looks, of course. I hope that you have had ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
I see you are fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. It's every...
All right.
Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although, most of the works within had to do with scholarly...
Yeah.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Oh shit. I'm beginning to think the feelings I have for you are far more complicated than common sympathy. Here we go.
Lord Captain? So many colourful sparks are flaring to life and dimming all around
Hell
you.
yeah.
It is a veritable ocean of emotions.
An emotion
So
ocean?
many of them that I can barely see the pure white sincerity of your words.
Oh, I'm sincere, love.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen
Oh
before
shit.
in the
I'd
pages
rather
of
find
books.
amusement elsewhere. Perhaps in my
Your ship
chambers?
alone
That's a
is
bit rude.
treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but
I would not dare to make fun of a lady's
Satellite
feelings.
must seem childish to
Especially
you,
not
surely.
one who has captivated
Your
me
heart
since
should-
I first set eyes upon her.
Words like that,
Hell
Lord
yeah, we're
Captain,
pulling the weeb.
could easily be misconstrued. You should familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library
Oh,
to
shit.
learn the...
Shit. I blew it. Oh no, I started a romance. Hell yeah. Off she goes. Goods, you say? Where? What's that? Secrets of gallant conduct. Ah, shit. Maintain pointed courtesy and finesse. An honourable admirer will never defile a noble lady's ears with crude or indecent words, and neither will he allow himself conduct that could besmirch her honour and nobility. Above all, the admirer should remember that a relationship begins with the right choice of words. Right, we've got to play it cool. Play it cool and just be like super nice and chill. That's how we'll bag this fanny. Another notch on my bed. Oh, I'm a good guy. What's the crack? To Rykad Minoris. Permission to report. Fuck me, we made it halfway across the system and you're still, yeah. Members of a sacred cult operating aboard this ship have requested an audience. What sacred cult? They call themselves the Bloodspun Web. The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. Lady Theodora held them in high regard and looked favourably upon their activities. Very well. I will commence the preparations of the preparations and the commencement at once, my Lord Captain, if it be pleasing you. Voxmaster Vigdis here, doing all he can. Cool. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh Jesus! It sucked us away. I've seen enough. Ooh. 3D chess?
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
We got some. These are like rogues.
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her. And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion. We give you a blade.
Oh my god.
The silent verdict.
Hell yeah.
The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
You've heard many stories about the death cults, such as this one. These devoted holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplarily slayers, invisible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of the faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. Cool. Light armor. Traitors and heretics.
These renegades committed treachery against their
cool.
Domin. The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed
Awesome. Are you the leader of the Bloodspan, or Herald?
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds.
And what do you do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption.
Yeah.
But there are others, the virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy.
You have my blessing. May your blades bring swift death to the Emperor's enemies.
The blood-spun web will not forget your words, Domin. They are the wisdom of the tenets and the benediction of our duty.
Why have you brought this rabble to the upper decks?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority. Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
Give weapons to the traitors. It is time for Kibella to prove herself.
A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Hell yeah, here we go. Come on, you traitorous devils.
Your Emperor won't save you!
I will be your end.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Oh my god.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
Okay, this sounds like
Rinotastic
pretty
just resurrected for
crazy.
74 months. Evening all.
So, death from above. Lands on this let's sell. You do 9 damage to all adjacent enemies.
The shadows will see my blade whispers
Shit.
your name.
And
Death is a blessing. I cannot serve you in this way. I shall not fail.
holy shit.
Cry, flee, pray. You cannot alter your fate.
The chaos!
As honor. Trust me. Come. The other side awaits.
Holy god! She's crazy! Jocasta Sourback. The cultists are the scourge of the seditious. They bring the unrighteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the blood-spun web, for we share a common goal. to bring his light and his harsh justice to the darkest depths of this ship. Heinrich Monteg says, yeah, Confessor Adalbert, you will be my shadow, Kibella. So be it. Henceforth I am your shadow, Dom Imperium Flax von Valancius, an instrument of death placed in your hand by the Undying One, for so it was ordained, and so his tarot forspoke. I also come bearing an invitation from the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web. He's got a party later if you could attend. Oh, he wishes you to know that the doors to the Undying One's temple are open to you. Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down into the depths of his flagship to search for this temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. They are not a fitting place for his lordship. Where is your temple? I am not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of Saint Ariane, the matriarch's spider. Hers was the thread that would become the blood-spun web. I will walk in the footsteps of the matriarch's spider. Your blade awaits direction, Dom Imperium Flax. We will speak again when the time is right. Fucking sweet! So, if anyone's an experienced player of this game, this is very complicated. Because what I would like is for the animations to just be a little bit quicker. But when you have combat speed settings, if you go always, it seems that everything moves at light speed. Fast movement, skip non-attack animations. If I turn these off and put this on always and put this like this, will things just be a little quicker? Because I want to be able to see what's happening, but I also don't want to have to see them put their sword away, take their hands up and go "Roar!" for every ability, because in some of the longer fights that's going to take fucking forever. Greetings, Lord Captain. What do you do? What are the Master-at-Arms' duties? How do you maintain order? Suppression and fear. How?
Domin.
Damn, she's hot. What does Domin mean?
The Gothic we use to communicate is different to that spoken on the upper decks. Domin has many meanings. Giver of life, Lord or Lady of the Ark, and Shadowless Sun. The matriarch Spider gave this title to the rogue trader who allowed her to form the blood-spun web. We use other titles as well. For example, Venai means Master of the Immaterium, or Watcher of the Veil. Vil means torture. I bear the sacred marks of the Undying One's service. Death has bestowed them upon me.
Right, gotcha.
Death whispers to me, you are worthy of bearing his marks.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you wish to honor your flesh?
Yes.
Let it be so. Treasure his gift, Domin. Inscribe it anew each time you pray. May his blessing find you.
Cool. I gotta go now.
May the undone.
Damn, she cut me. Is that a servitor? I've got to be honest with you. Are we the good guys? I'm not so sure. Freight line, Void Ship Shrine, Lord Captain's quarters, Astropathic Chapel. Wait, let me figure out what I need to do here. Freight line. Freight line. Alright. Freight line. To the freight line. Do. Yeah. Like, as far as I can tell, this is a very grim vision of the future, isn't it? Nice salute. Like that. I am Edok Frenso. Welcome to Freight Hub LD 987/A14, Lord Captain. I am Edok Frenso, Captain of the Enforcers in Lower Deck Bay LD/A14. The Master at Arms has assigned me to be your liaison for the duration of your stay here. Lord Captain, would you like to inspect the control room or to begin your search for the Temple of the Blood-Spun Web? Do you know how to get there? I'm sorry, Lord Captain, I do not. No one knows. The cultists are too adept at hiding and keeping their secrets. And it worries me that you might have to walk around the entire compartment looking for a temple. Why are you worried? Is there a problem with this compartment? The lower decks are not suitable for someone of your status. And it's not just the grime or the crowds of brutish laborers. I suspect that the entrance to the Temple of Death is hidden on some dark corner where you might encounter criminals or contagious outcasts. The kind of riffraff that dwells there, you might even be attacked. Such ghastly places you describe. We're not headed there, are we, Lord Captain? To put it bluntly, you're going to have to go to Croydon. Although the Bay performs its functions well, even its more civilized sections are sorely lacking in discipline. I was only assigned recently, so I haven't had time to straighten everything up. I hereby offer you my assistance, Captain. I shall conduct an inspection and then share my thoughts on how to change this place for the better. But in that case, I urge you to remain vigilant. The freight trains move at great speeds, and the inhabitants of the residential units are despicable rabble. One must never drop one's guard, and Emperor preserve you from stumbling into the pestilence pit. That's where the madmen and the lepers live. Be steadfast in your duties. The Emperor protects. Emperor protects. We all love the Emperor here. Big fans. Right, so I assume you can't rename people. That's fair enough. So she's demolitions, carousing, can do a bit of medicine, extreme agility and toughness. Excellent. Alright, she's a blade dancer. What do you recommend? Nothing. We don't know. Okay, cool. Be smart. Bloody mess. Contagious luck. Jinx. I will take bloody mess, I guess. Agility, please. Oh my goodness. Veil of Blades. We're going to take that. That seems hilarious. Cool.
Keep your wits about you.
I love the idea this is my ship, but careful down there. Is that blood? It can't be. We scrubbed the deck 3 times right before Rogue Trader came. Boy, take me, the captain will have our heads. Is this the welcome you give the Rogue Trader? Whoever had the audacity to leave behind this appalling symbol, I will see to it that the Master-at-Arms calls them to account herself. Damn those. How did they even... I'll examine the mark. Death cultists carve bleeding marks like this into their own skin. Yeah, that's me. Dom Imperium Flax, remember this sign. It is the beginning of your quest. The first blood trail. Bloodspun web. Hang on, I'm taking a picture of that. Just in case. Cool.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Do we truly have to be here? I am not even sure what is making me more nauseous. These horrid colors, or the smell.
Listen, my little Petunia, we have to do it. The fact you're here means your families have disowned you. You're all a refuse. Yes, sir.
Rush not Donal.
Jesus, the people down here have a terrible time of it. Oh god, there's going to be a riot.
keep my options open.
Oh, hello. So, our massive ship is actually a giant city, and a bloody miserable one at that. Interesting.
Is there money to be made?
A burnt man. Get some enforcers and Medicaid personnel in here. Oh wait, what happened to you? Don't worry, little one, I'll save you. Cool.
I always have a backup plan.
Heinrich Montag. Lord Captain, what an unexpected encounter. What brings you to this compartment? The famous cuisine and magnificent vistas, no doubt. I seek the Bloodspun Web's temple. Do you know where they're hiding? No idea. Probably for the best. What are you doing here? Here to patch up Savage, locomotive number 3, under the tech priest's supervision. That old grump is my personal favorite on the entire freight line. Every couple of years, Savage gets mad. His boiler catches fire and starts spitting steam at the repairmen. Guess what they call to take care of him in those situations? The Inferni, of course! And after I've done all the most dangerous work, that's when the Iron Brains come in. But that's alright, I love Savage. When he's in a good mood, the feeling you get standing at his levers and speeding down the freight line is indescribable. I envy those tech priest drivers who get to operate him every day. The roar of the boiler, the wheels thumping like mad, and all that furious power pulsing in your hands, responding to the slightest movement. How about I introduce you? I cannot turn down an offer like that. The machine is angry. Right now, Savage is powered only by the auxiliary maneuvering engine. We will need to start the main rotor if we want to take a trip down the freight line. Resolutely grab the biggest lever. Whoa! Careful, your lordship. Don't let this monster smash us against the nearest wall. Put your hand on the big lever and gently give it a pull. Very gently. Savage does not like being hassled. Listen to the rumbling noise coming from the boiler. Strong and lively. Let's go. Hang on, there's the door. I'll be back. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Change of plans. Full speed ahead. We are heading down the freight line. Huh. Most intriguing. Have a good trip. Damn. The trains have got, like, personality.
Over.
Damn. We are horrible to our workers.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
This is like a capitalist nightmare. Like America.
I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure.
Where am I going?
This could be an opportunity.
Where the hell am I?
I know how to take risks. This is intriguing. Let us not dawdle.
That's the rogue trader! Get the bastard! What's the crack here, lads? I intend to hear this man out. Your lordship, I work hard, never even take breaks to rest. And all I earn is 7 ration cards with 15 mouths to feed back home. The enforcers shake me down every shift, just so they do every other honest hard worker who... Enough whining, you and your pals lifted a box of Nutri-Bars a few watches ago, and 2 canisters of water before that. I didn't beat the life out of you because I took pity on you, and this is the thanks I get. You quarantined the hub for 20 watches, refused to give out rations if we didn't have cards. Cards we had no way to earn. And today you earned 15 cards in a shingle shift, because you do the work of 3 people. Or did you take your pals to a dark corner so we'd do them in and take their share? Oh shit. Jesus, there's a lot of options. Let's analyze these. Am I to understand that enforcers are appropriating earnings from workers? That's question 1. Tighten our belts and stand as one. That's pretty shitty. Would I have achieved glory if I'd complain about every hardship? No! So must you. Strike the enforcer. We don't know if that's the case. Return the cards and do not dare abuse your position again. Every crime will be punished accordingly. I offer no protection to thieves. Strip the arbitrary enforcer of his rank and give lashes to the air. Add a note of sagely depth to your voice. Society, you see, is much like a boot. Its toe proudly directs the foot of the Imperium forward, and yet it needs a soul to stand on. You are the soul, good people. That you are down here choking on dirt without ever seeing a sliver of light is not the result of someone's ill will, but rather, it is the logical order of the world. I hope that understanding this fact will help you make peace with your destiny, and free you all of spite. That seems terrible. I'm going to slap the Enforcer. Bang! Pow! May the God Emperor protect you and all of House von Valancius, Lord Captain.
I always keep my options open.
A group of beggars. Spare a throne for those who can't even get the worst jobs. Ignore them.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't care about rubbing against the norm. I believe that I am the lord of this ship, and what I say goes.
That wasn't so difficult.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Scrap, 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 scrap. Who are you? There's not supposed to be anyone here. Ah, it doesn't matter. Identify yourself. Take a closer look at the suspicious individual. Abelard, help these wretches realize the full extent of their unenviable position. Before you stands Lord Captain PFlax von Valancius, master of this vessel and everything on it, including those goods you are pawing at with your unwashed hands and your miserable lives. What are you gawping at? Hurry up and bend your backs, as is right and proper. Your lordship, you must excuse these blockheads. I was taken aback myself. It's not every day you see the rogue trader in the flesh. And as for this, I won't insult you by denying it. You've caught us red-handed. Criminals? Why shouldn't I execute you on the spot? You could, but who would take our place? Shameless scum who rob and kill to their heart's content. Bastards who accept mutants into their gangs and pray to the arch-enemy. There have always been outlaws on this ship. You're better off with outlaws like us, who don't go too far and who keep the heretics down. Serve the ship well. One day I will realize the depth and wisdom of your decisions, Lord Captain, but in the meantime I will pray this act does not come back to haunt you. Hear that, boys? Captain himself is expecting good things from us. We can't let him down. We fulfill your command to the letter. Here we go. Happy with that.
premonition runs true.
I always have a backup plan.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Let us not
Watch
dawdle.
out.
The silent verdict. Damn. Okay. What do you think you're doing? What? I didn't... Look at the man's scars. The scars will vary in length, width, depth, and shape. However, you notice a pattern in the way the scars are aligned, as well as a series of faded symbols on the man's rough skin. Death cultists bear similar marks on their bodies. But spinners are constantly renewing their wounds, while this man looks long since healed. You look like you're about to take your own life. Having a bad day? Your eyes always return to that blood symbol. What do you know about it? Have you come to take me to the other side? I do not know you. Death's gaze is not upon you. You know the symbols of the bloodspun web. You bear similar scars. Are you a spinner? I was. But I failed to complete my final assignment, so I was exiled from the cult. The Vizier told me to kill the one who would be at a certain junction of the utility tunnels at a certain hour. I went to the appointed spot. Then I waited. An hour. 2. 5. The junction was still empty. Nobody came. After hours of waiting, I finally realized the person at the junction had been me the whole time. It was my turn to go to the Undying One, but I was afraid. I couldn't do my duty. I ran. You were ordered to die? For what reason? Oh, he's got another poem. But some would choose to leave the righteous path. These earned penance in due time. Her whip sings vengeance on renegade menace. Her blades pass sentence, for cowards seek to hide their hearts. But death makes no pretendance. It takes what is due in essence. The third verse of the Song of Trailing Blood. The Vizier recited it to me before sending me on my final assignment. I didn't realize at the time that it was my judgment. There were plenty of reasons. I sowed death. I offered him the souls of the most pleasing men and women I could find because it kindled my passions. I killed well-off crewmen who didn't deserve their wealth, then I took their thrones. I killed enforcers who looked into my eyes without fear because I wanted to be feared. I reveled in bloodshed. I betrayed the tenets. I realized it, but I couldn't help it because I enjoyed it. They let you go? There was no pursuit. I'll let you guys read some of this. Have you killed any innocent souls since you ran? You are disgusting. I will not grant you the release you crave. May you live on in suffering, fearful of every shadow. Oof! Truly it is better to die for him than to live for yourself. This he forgot. What's the crack here?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, Jesus. No, don't go down there. It's pointing that way.
Success is the only outcome I accept. I always keep my options open.
I think I've buggered this up. Surely we just get run over. Oh, let's find out.
Keep your wits about you.
We found our way somewhere. I don't know where I am. Sordid goon. I hope we get something besides sludge this time. Oh, we just get to look out ahead of that, do we? Aha! Wait, let's go here. I want to do this athletics jump. Whoop!
What a peculiar thing. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Shreds of rat carcasses and yellow-green moss stew in the cloudy sludge, along with other unidentifiable ingredients. Good God. There's a way down here somewhere.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
H3 protagonist just resubbed for 21 months.
Why are these beggars following us around?
I always keep my options open.
We should deal with this.
The Emperor sets my path. Duty prevails.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh my god, this is so frustrating. How the fuck are you meant to navigate this? It's pretty bad, isn't it?
Keep your wits about you.
So we saw pointed that way. Oh my good fucking god. Oh, hello. Stop being so bloody difficult. What's that thing the death cultists say? Your time has come or what have you? Oh shit! Who are these dickheads? You there! What you want? For what crime did you kill this man? For the crime of wealth. That dead bastard had rations and fuel cells. You are sentenced to death for committing murder on my ship. We'll gut you and trade what you have on you for a pile of scran. Hey, outcast, come on up if you want to share in the spoils.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Your Emperor won't save you.
I'm sorry, I thought we were on the same team.
Death to non-believers.
Such is the will of chaos. On it.
Stop! Not in our ranks!
Guides me. Chaos guides me. Death to the weak.
Oh shit, she's down.
On it. I'll see to it personally.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty. It will be done.
As honor ordained. Caught by the web. I shall kill it. Brings me no pleasure.
Jesus.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Doubtest.
Chaos guides me.
I am your doom.
What's this goop?
My ears are ringing.
Serve the ruinous powers.
Death to the weak.
Temporary setback. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
She can't move. What's going on?
I'll do it.
None and gun.
I will bathe this battlefield. battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Victory is imminent.
As the tenants demand.
Victory is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
Shit, I can't see shit because of this fucking goop!
The shadows will see it done.
Doubt is
Chaos guides me. I serve the ruinous powers. Death to the weak.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
It's as good as done.
God, I'm worthless.
At your beck and call.
These lads are no joke, man.
Trust me. As my death is a blessing. I shall not fail. As the tenants demand.
Shit!
the enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it. I will avenge you.
Guides me.
Jesus Christ!
Time to prove my message.
We're getting our asses kicked, team.
Death to the weak. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
I will.
Guided by faith. Faith is you, my Emperor. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is
Who even taught you to fight like this?
blessed are those who sacrifice for the Imperium.
Shit! We're all dead!
From the cold embrace of death, our Emperor, deliver us.
Is there money to be made?
What torments you?
Fate and fortune favor the bold. I'll make an example out of you! Come to chaos!
do it. As the Emperor, this is why I was chosen. Such is the will of chaos.
Chaos guides me. Death to the weak.
Didn't flinch.
Do we give him the old lidless stare?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered.
Brio!
The shadows will succumb. The other side awaits. Killing brings me no pleasure. As honor ordained, death is a blessing.
What's this green shit?
Death to non-believers. Chaos guides me.
Here's my perfect moment.
Follow my lead. Indeed. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
On it.
What of course? Was it you? Or...
It will...
Faith without faith is worthless. Why did I
Death to the weak. Out of my way.
Just a minor setback.
Look out, Cassia!
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Give him the old absorb!
Death comes in silence. Trust me. I shall not fail.
Yo!
Trust me. As
Hiya!
honor ordains.
Chaos guides me.
So that's what that feeling was about.
Oh shit, I died.
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally.
We'll do be gone. Anything else?
Indeed.
Damn.
I serve the ruinous powers! Death to the weak!
I've suffered.
Emperor, give me strength.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh shit. Wow, that does a lot of damage. To everyone, it seems.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Idira!
On it.
Nice, Deeps! Abelard.
It will be done.
Argenta, bring that fiend down.
I'll do it.
That's not good enough.
Out of my way! Can't catch my breath.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Gazonk!
Turn of fate.
Big zaps.
That is not my destiny. Will do.
Zorp!
If I may,
Zarng!
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Doubt is for the weak.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
No can do. Not the scryer's job. There is movement in the
Fucking
Imperium.
club him.
But of course, be gone.
Who's left? Oh, this lad.
I will do my duty. At your best. What's your target?
Good job, team. Collision damage.
I always have a backup plan.
Ugh. That
Rise to the
mold
top, or
eats
get left
people
in
while
the
they're
dust.
still
This
alive.
ocular implant was a worthwhile investment. Over there.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. I better myself through my service. Never doubt me. The Emperor favors me today. Duty prevails.
Um... Collision damage. Very well. Zadina the Outcast. Are you here to take Zadina to the other side? No. No, no, no! There is a blood symbol next to you. I have seen such marks before. Is this another part of the Song of Trailing Blood? Oh, yes. She wandered an eternity in dark, yet was consoled, web foretold. Undying one's blood secrets glowed, a light to guide her her faithful fold. But threads must end, and so the spider did that which was owed, her life and death to ship bestowed. Look into the darkness, look!
I always keep my options open.
Oh gosh, we've all leveled up. Where'd she go? Hang on. Something tells me this is going to suck. That seems good. Oh my god. So this looks good. All attacks made with a sword deal my agi bonus as additional damage. We'll take that. Sure, we'll take that. God, that's complicated. Why have they made the actual game, like, the RPG system behind it, so obtuse? I mean, look at this. For the next attack against a target affected by an exploit, that target's cover efficiency and block will be reduced by 15 plus perception bonus divided by 3 times stacks of exploit percentage. This attack will have plus 15 plus perception bonus divided by 3 times stacks of exploit percentage hit chance. Like, that's insane. But sure, I'll take it. I mean, even the game doesn't know what I'm meant to take here. It's like... That looks decent. But I don't know. I'm just gonna, you know, when it comes to leveling up, we'll just give it a bloody good go, eh? Oh shit.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I can either go follow her or just jump. I put my life in thy hands, for I believe truly that thou wilt protect. Yally hoop! Oh shit. Oh shit.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. Is there money to be made? Failure is just a temporary setback. I always have a backup plan.
Not sure that's true. I wish it was just slightly better at masking stuff that's just in the way. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we're going to have a massive fight now, because that's not really my bag.
Let us not dawdle.
Goodbye! How's it good?
I won't let it define me.
And the Lord of the Ark walked the paths of unlife in the footsteps of the web's very first spinner, and the servants of death bowed before him, for the Domin is the giver of life. Yes, yes, truth like a stream pours from your lips. We welcome him as the tenets demand. Your hues are almost as pale as the grey of your beard. But what is this? A scarlet whirlwind shines through the faded colours. A servant of death who sees beyond the threshold. A spider who spins a cocoon at the end of his thread. Sorry about that, it just came over me. I didn't say anything too weird, did I? The blood-spun web welcomes its new lord. I am the Vizier. For many years we have waited, and now you are here. We have waited. We have waited. I have walked the path of the matriarch spider. What now? Who is it that you talk to? I see echoes of those who come before, and those who were with us but have since crossed over to the other side. My brothers and sisters raised by the cult. I hear them from beyond their deaths. They share their wisdom. I heed them. The other spinners they hear not, for that burden is mine to bear. I see your eyes are sewn shut. Are you blind? Blah blah blah. Seal my eyelids with a gaze of true sight. The tenets command us to be prepared for all trials, corporeal and spiritual alike. Are you prepared, Dom PFlax? Oh shit. Look around the temple. What is the meaning of this? And what now? That is for you to tell me. Now you are going to initiate me as a servant of death. Our thread is repellent to you, Dom PFlax. You proved it by walking the matriarch's path in your own way. It is your right, and we respect your choice. However, only one who accepts the essence of death may become its servant. You accept your own essence, and we dare not burden you with our dogma. For years we have maintained fealty to the Domini. We have collected sacred symbols and relics. You are the first in 3 generations of lord and ladies to descend into this sanctum. We are grateful. We are uplifted in spirit. Hear our exaltation and accept this gift of a vestment sewn from the bones of his faithful with threads of death. Damn. That which was foretold has come to pass. The ritual of descent is complete. Now be this temple's guest of honor and rest a while. Sweet.
Keep your wits about
Can I
you.
just equip this? Because this looks awesome. I've still got my mustache, thank God. It's a pretty cool place.
I always keep my options open.
Hello. Cool. I'm ready to get out of here now. Alright, team, let's figure out how we can get out of here. I've got no idea. Oh, here we go.
Faith of the blood-spun web.
Let me show you the way, Domin. The way to what? Take me to the lad with the thing. I've got stuff to do there. Stop by the residential units. God, I wish the map were better. Residential. Ugh. Where's the fucking door? My God, why is this so awful to navigate?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Where's the residential bit? That's the trains. God, navigation is an absolute nightmare in this game. Really good game. Enjoying it. But why is it so fucking hard to find my way around? Like it says, oh, go to the residential quarters. I was like, cool. Any heads up on where that might be? Any way I could, like, ask someone, or...
Is there money to be made?
The bogglers lead to the enforcers' living quarters? I think I'm meant to be checking that out. Near the freight line station. Alright, so that is... here? So there is a map, that's the map.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Let us not dawdle.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
So the question mark just tells you trophy, important character or point of interest, and enemy creature. The Foreman. I don't know who that is. So it says here, the forlorn dwellings, inhabitants should be near the freight line station. So, okay, freight line station, where am I? We are here. This looks like the station, right? I mean... So no, it says this is Freightline. It doesn't say that it's the Freightline station. It says Freightline. To another compartment. Stop by the residential units rope trader. Okay, alright.
I always keep my options open.
This is the foreman, so we should talk to him, apparently.
I know how to take risks.
I'm glad that my little lads know which way to go. The foreman. The day the Lord Captain wandered into our slum will be remembered in legends. The locals and the enforcers call me the foreman. I have no other name. You might say I'm in charge here, in this hole of a place. You're right, love. Eh? Hold on. Iconoclast. Give the foreman a pile of ration cards. Hand these out to the people. You'll know who needs them most. What are you cooking? Mold slime and technical drain water has been simmering here in this vat for 200 years non-stop. Jesus. Give me some of that soup. Let my servants see that any food is a great blessing. It takes 2 or 3 years for your stomach to get used to it. Lord Captain, you must be joking, surely. As if. He's serious as a void cracker. Pour me a bowl. I know what I am doing. Oh my god. What if I die right here? As you wish. My arse tomorrow. Glory to the Emperor who... Oh, gosh. No, just don't say anything. Off we go! I don't care for ChatGPT, so apologies, but no tar. Have fun though. Enjoy.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
I finished inspecting the bay. Oh, I need the uniform kit. Dogmatic. Establish an execution quota, strip all corrupt enforcers of their rank, burn away all crime. Any idlers are to be given a job. If they cannot do anything useful, servitorize them. Organize mandatory sermons and spread the word of faith. Damn. I was attacked. I encountered mutants in the pestilence pit. So I don't mind AI for transformative stuff. I saw a video today of a guy in Adobe. He worked for Adobe, and the software. Let's say I drew a 2D picture, and I think it was like a knight looking at a dragon, and he said, you know, of course, really, this guy should be looking at the dragon. So I select this element, and now I can drag it and rotate it, and it automatically regenerates the image to be facing the direction that I want, any direction. So it gave you full rotation of this character. That is really clever. And when I think about things like, and I've occasionally used ChatGPT at Lewis's direction to summarize an email that's very long, to read through something technical and say, could you please give me a summary of this? In that regard, I don't think it's too bad. I do think the problem is a lot of the time people trust it with things that it really cannot be trusted with. But in terms of transforming, you know, some game you're playing or reading an email for you or whatever, it's just another tool. I don't think it's any different from from a lot of other existing tools. My problem is the creative, if you can call it that, side of AI is anything but, and in fact just steals content that real people have made and claims it's some genius piece of AI when it's not. And I find that extremely galling.
Keep your wits about you.
I mean, yeah, like I said, you know, for relatively harmless stuff. When do I get to, like, rest and shit? I mean, Google AI, when it gives you the search results, it's just absolute fucking drac, isn't it? Oh, I'm cured. Right, let's go. The number of times it says, oh, here's an answer to your question, and it's so wrong it's ridiculous. Lord Captain, it's pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience. I think I hear Master Versarian's voice. I wanted to warn you in advance. Here we go. I mean, yeah, I think in terms of generating code, coders are... they're painting themselves into a corner, really. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm feeling very captain-y now. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Speak. Oh. She thinks one of the senior officers has provoked the crisis on the workers' deck. Interesting. Yeah, I see all that stuff. So you can type -AI in a search. The thing is, Zerdiox, first of all, I agree that it's kind of cack, because it is. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just really not good enough yet, is it? I think that I know a lot of young people that use AI all the time, and the more people use it, presumably, the better it will get. However, I also think that all this AI hullabaloo is blown out of all proportion purely with the intention of getting people to put a shitload of money into AI projects. And so, if you think about it, when they started working on AI to make things like chess engines that could beat pros, or the computer that beat the world's best Go player and made him have a fucking existential crisis, that's not AI, that's machine learning. The stuff that we see as AI now, that they're pimping as Google AI Assistant, is not AI. It's stupid. It doesn't think for itself. It's just an LLM, just like ChatGPT. So I feel like a lot of it has been rushed out because everyone wants a piece of the pie, and the more billionaires you can get to invest in your stupid AI company, the better, right? So I really think a lot of it is absolute bollocks. I mean, like you said, Google AI it's fucking useless. Uh-oh. Where does Seneschal Versarian come into this? Yeah, there's so much AI shit out there. Do you know what annoys me is when people did YouTube videos, you used to hear a human voice, and now they bosh it into a TTS AI generator. I don't think it does help young people. I think it's terrible. Like, I really think it's bad for kids. Do you know what? I'm currently watching the Adam Curtis. He did All Watched Over by Machines of Love and Grace, if you've seen that. So, if you watch Shifty, which is his new one, that's really interesting. It's really good. And I was watching it today, and there's a moment where this guy, he's a barber in Sunderland. He's talking about how, because of television and newspapers, no one knows what's true. And I found that absolutely fascinating. And it made me think, when has the population, the vast majority of us, ever had ready access to the truth? And I don't think that anything like a genuine truth exists in any society of decent size. Because nowadays people think they don't know the truth because of the internet and AI and deep fakes and people lying. But that guy in Sunderland felt that he didn't know the truth because it could be twisted. And bear in mind that as much as there's so much information now that you can basically find out whatever you want and form your opinion pretty much anywhere. There's a lot of information out there, but you have no idea what's real or not. But let's go back to pre-internet, when everything that you learnt was from books and newspapers and television shows. So what truth is there in those things? The only thing you can truly know is yourself and your immediate neighborhood. You can't, there's no way to know bigger things, because anyone that knows those things feels that you can't be trusted with it. And so you essentially can't trust any government. They will always lie to defend themselves. But if you go back to a time when the radio wasn't around, everything was just newspapers and word of mouth, what was true then? Think how much propaganda there was in the world wars. Tons. Tons and tons and tons of propaganda. Because people couldn't find an alternative view. They were told, this is the truth, because we printed it. And you go back before that, think how many people couldn't read. You know? They couldn't read. So where are they getting their information from? And then you go back even earlier than that. Even earlier than that. And you consider that the only source of information, even when it came to the God you believed in, came from the clergy. There was no newspaper. You couldn't read. The only news there was a government employee called the town crier. That was it. Is there an alternative to the town crier? Is there a more left-leaning town crier? What is Depot 4? Are you serious, Napoleon Flip-Flops? What's the beef? Ruh-roh. Wait. Yeah, go on then.
Is there money to be made?
Yeah.
They were Tyrell's Furrows.
Have a backup plan.
I still do not see our purpose in coming here.
Relax, old man. Going for a stroll on the lower deck.
Yeah, sorted. Georgie, do you know what's mad, right? I was in Waitrose today. Hold on a sec. Anyway, I was in Waitrose, and they were selling fried egg flavoured crisps. So where's this come from?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Right. Saving it here because this is clearly about to be quite a big moment. Taste of I mean, it's just chemicals in it. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers for watching. Take it easy, and peace out.